You think the biggest animal that ever flew in Earth's history was a bird? Think again. Quetzalcoatlus and Aramborgion from the late Cretaceous, about 72 to 66 million years ago, were among the largest flying animals that ever existed, with wingspans bigger than a small airplane, and they took off like rockets. But they weren't even dinosaurs. They were pterosaurs, the first vertebrates in history to dominate the skies. With wingspans over 10 meters, necks longer than a giraffe's, and standing nearly 6 meters tall, they were the largest flying animals known. They didn't flap their wings constantly. They used an explosive quadrupedal launch to take off and then glided for hours on thermal currents, like giant living gliders. On the ground, they were ferocious predators. They walked like colossal storks, hunted small vertebrates and other prey on the soil, swallowing them whole with their long, toothless beaks. While dinosaurs ruled the land, these colossi ruled the skies until the asteroid struck 66 million years ago. Pterosaurs weren't just big. They were the greatest triumph of evolution in the skies of Earth. Got goosebumps? Comment pterosaur now. Like, save, and follow Extinct Doc. A giant bird 2 meters tall with a beak powerful enough to crush bones, and it ate primitive horses for breakfast. This is the Gastornis. Around 56 to 45 million years ago, right after the extinction of the dinosaurs, this colossal flightless bird lived in Europe and North America. Standing nearly 2 meters tall and weighing over 150 kilograms, Gastornis had an enormous, extremely robust beak. For a long time, scientists were convinced it was a fierce predator, a true demon bird that hunted primitive mammals, including the earliest horses the size of dogs. But then came the twist. Recent studies have shown that Gastornis wasn't exactly what we imagined. Its powerful beak was perfect for cracking hard seeds, fruits, and nuts, although it could also feed on carcasses and small animals. In reality, it was an opportunistic omnivore, a clever survivor that took advantage of whatever it could find. It lived in humid forests and open areas during the Paleocene and Eocene, a period of great recovery after the mass extinction. At that time, mammals were still small, and Gastornis occupied a unique niche as one of the largest terrestrial birds in history. Gastornis wasn't just big, it was one of evolution's greatest experiments, a giant bird that ruled the land right after one of the largest extinctions in Earth's history, while mammals were still recovering. It represents a fascinating chapter in prehistory, giant birds that reigned for millions of years before being replaced by the mammals we know today. Impressed by this demon bird of prehistory? Do you think it was a hunter or a vegetarian? Comment now. Predator or omnivore? Like, save, share, follow Extinct Doc for more paleontology and prehistory content. Bigger than the T-Rex, lived in the water, and hunted like a giant crocodile. This is the Spinosaurus. Around 100 million years ago in North Africa, specifically in what is now Morocco, Kamkem group, lived the largest carnivorous dinosaur known to science. It reached up to 15-16 meters in length and weighed between 6 and 7 tons. It had a long, narrow skull filled with sharp conical teeth without serrations, perfect for grabbing slippery fish. Unlike other theropods, the Spinosaurus was semi-aquatic. Its tail had a paddle-like shape with tall neural spines that acted as a powerful propeller, allowing it to swim efficiently. It didn't just enter the water, it hunted inside it. Its hunting tactics were similar to a modern crocodile. It would lie in wait in rivers and estuaries, waiting for the perfect moment to deliver a lightning-fast strike with its long neck and capture its prey. Its favorite targets were giant fish like Onchopristis, a sawfish, coelacanths, lungfish, and even pterosaurs that came too close to the water. Its direct rivals were other large theropods in the same region, such as Carcharodontosaurus, which dominated the drier areas. While Carcharodontosaurus was a terrestrial ambush hunter, Spinosaurus controlled the aquatic environments, dividing the territory almost perfectly. The Spinosaurus wasn't just bigger, it was completely different. The first dinosaur scientifically proven to live and hunt underwater. It rewrote everything we thought we knew about dinosaurs. Impressed by the largest dinosaur that swam? Comment now, Spinosaurus. Like, save, share, and follow @ExtinctDoc for more paleontology and prehistory content. Imagine a pig that stood 2 meters at the shoulder, with jaws powerful enough to crush bones. This was the Daeodon, the terror of the prehistoric plains. About 29 to 19 million years ago, in the open plains of North America, lived the Daeodon, a giant entelodont, distantly related to hippos and whales. It stood over 2 meters tall at the shoulder, measured more than 3 meters long, and weighed nearly 1 ton. It had an enormous head, incredibly strong jaws, and long canines. The Daeodon wasn't the fastest hunter, but it didn't need to be. It was an opportunistic and extremely aggressive predator. Its jaws were strong enough to crush hard parts, including bones. This allowed it to feed on fresh meat as well as decomposing carcasses. Its most common prey included oreodonts, primitive camels, ancient horses, and early rhinoceroses. It also competed for carcasses with other predators and in some cases attacked smaller or injured animals. Studies show it was an aggressive omnivore, eating meat, bones, plants, and practically anything available. It lived in open plains and sparse forests, possibly hunting alone or in small groups. Its size, strength, and ability to take advantage of any food source made it one of the most dominant animals of its time. The Daeodon wasn't the fastest, nor the most lethal, but it was the most adaptable, and that was enough to dominate everything around it. Were you blown away by this monster? Comment Daeodon now. Like, save, share. Follow ExtinctDoc for more prehistoric monsters. The largest animal that ever walked on Earth? A dinosaur so colossal that a single vertebra bone was larger than a standing adult human, and it weighed up to 80 tons. About 101 to 94 million years ago, in Argentine Patagonia, lived the Patagotitan majorum, one of the largest terrestrial animals that evolution has ever produced. It measured about 35 to 37 meters in length, weighed an estimated 57 to 80 tons, and its neck alone exceeded 10 meters in height. Its legs were as thick as Roman columns, and its tail acted as a gigantic counterbalance. As a titanosaur herbivore, it probably consumed enormous amounts of vegetation every day, stretching that colossal neck to reach the tops of the tallest trees. It possibly moved in groups, crossing humid forests and fertile plains of South America. Even as a peaceful giant, it shared its territory with ferocious predators like Giganotosaurus and Maposaurus. The Patagotitan majorum was not just big, it is the largest terrestrial animal ever discovered with robust scientific evidence. Were you impressed by the largest animal that ever stepped on Earth? Comment Patagotitan now. Like, save, share. Follow ExtinctDoc for more prehistoric monsters.